Hi, I'm Barbette Lowndes, USNA 1980. I'm a second-generation veteran. My father was 24-year active duty enlisted man. I was so proud of my dad, seeing him in his uniform. I remember many weekends helping him shine his shoes and iron his uniforms. My dad, from the time I was 3 years old, was always duty stationed in San Diego, so we always lived here in Southern California. We weren't your typical Navy-dependent family. We didn't move around a lot. My mom didn't work until I was about 12 years old. So living on a single enlisted income with a family of 6 was a challenge for my parents. But my parents always made me feel loved. They made me feel taken care of. They never left me feeling like I lacked anything. So I really had to rely on my classmates, my company mates, and my roommates to get by. And we were a family, dysfunctional at times, but a family. Whether it was the challenges of plebe summer or the pride of graduating together, we always had each other's back. There were some challenges as we went along and some difficulties for us to overcome. One of the problems with being in the first group of women to go through, there weren't enough women to be spread throughout all the companies, and certainly not enough that if you had roommate problems, not enough that you could trade roommates, not like the men can swap their roommates. So we worked out some plans, and we worked out through our difficulties to get through, and everybody getting that family feel and moving together. I wouldn't believe that 40 years later I'm so associated with that company, but here in San Diego we still get together, the 24th company, folks who live in San Diego, we get together, including my plebe year roommate. So it's been a real blessing to have that as a background to start me off. Now, in those early years of integration, there weren't a lot of role models or mentors for the women. Not in the Naval Academy, not in the fleet. We didn't have anybody to really look up to. Well, just a few women that we were associated with, but sometimes we didn't even know they were active duty women. I never worked directly for another woman in my 27 years of active duty. I didn't know how to deal with enlisted folks. We weren't taught those types of things. So how do you deal with the enlisted Marines or enlisted Navy when you get out there? We weren't exposed to a lot of them. So when I look back at my time in the Navy, it really wasn't until the Naval Academy celebrated 30 years of women that I really stopped and reflected and said, I wasn't being a very good role model or mentor for those who were coming after me. So I wasn't even living up to my own standards. And I think that's why I really lean in now. And I try to help where I can to take responsibility at the local chapter level, at the local company level, at the national level with the Alumni Association, or even representing the 6,000 plus women who have entered the Naval Academy since 1976. If you had known me as a plebe, you would have probably said, she's the least likely to make it through 4 years at the Naval Academy, the least likely to make it a 20-plus year career, and the least likely to lean in at the Naval Academy Alumni Association. I hope that I have, over these many years, shown that that isn't true about me, that I really have been excited to give back, to give in. I appreciate where I came from, and I know where I'm going to go. Go Navy, beat Army.